We're going to make pizza dough. We're going to do several things with this pizza dough, including making pizza. Surprisingly, we're going to need 1.5 teaspoons of sugar in our warm water, and I wanted to see what the temperature of that water is. 97. So that's 1 teaspoon of sugar, and this is 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. To that sugar we're going to add 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, which is 1 packet if you're using packets. One, 2, and 1/4. We're going to stir that up and we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. You need warm water to do this, up to about like 110 degrees or so. You don't want it too hot because it'll kill the yeast. So I usually shoot for like 105 or 110. Then we'll set that aside and bring our bowl back. Now in that flour we're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons olive oil, Okay, now we dump our water and yeast back in the flour, and we're going to give that a pretty good stir for a few minutes. We're going to mix this by hand for a couple minutes so that we pick up all the loose pieces that are hanging around in this bowl. Doesn't require a lot of kneading, but I like to knead it enough so that it does pick up all this stuff and put it in it and isn't quite so shaggy. Just knead it for, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes probably. Okay, now I'm going to form it into a ball. Then I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the bowl. Then we'll put the dough and we'll coat it with the olive oil by moving it around. Push it up onto the side of the bowl somewhat. And then we're just going to let it sit covered for an hour or 2 until it's doubled in size. It depends on the temperature of your room, and in here it's pretty warm, so it rises pretty fast. We'll be back at that point in time. Okay, so our dough is risen properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up and just put it in the refrigerator overnight because we're not going to use it today. A little inventory problem. So I'll roll it up. Okay, just like that, and then it goes in the refrigerator overnight.